You're feeling homesick? It's rubbish, isn't it? So I decided I'd put together a few tips and tricks for you to have a look at, and hopefully they'll help you the way they helped me. I've been here now for the best part of 3 years and I still get pangs for home. It's really hard. I'm looking forward to going home every time. I can't wait to see everybody, kiss everybody. But you might not have that luxury. You might not be able to catch a flight and be able to get home quickly. So I feel for you. I really do. I know it's horrible. It's real. It's really real. So I'm going to let you know. Hang on. First tip. One of the best bits of advice I received was to go and act like a tourist for the day. I know that sounds a bit bonkers, but honest to God, just find something in your local area. Go to the tourist information office. See what's on, whether it's a show, whether it's the museum's got something going on, whether there's some kind of festival, whether there's anything going on in your local area. Go to your tourist office. There'll be free stuff. So, and just catch a bus, catch a train. If you're driving, then obviously you can drive yourself there. But just go and be a tourist for the day. Take pictures, take little videos, report back to your family and friends about what you've seen, what you've experienced. Treat yourself to lunch and a glass of wine, whatever. And I found that, I know it sounds bonkers, but I found that really, really helpful. So I went into the city this particular day and I went to a gin distillery and I went to the museum and I treated myself to a really nice lunch, and I went to the local cathedral and took photos of that, and honest to God, it was really good. So that's my first tip, is to go and act like a tourist for the day. Just forget home for the day and just really enjoy what you've got at your fingertips. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, anything. You name it. Speak to your family and friends. Use social media. Social media saved my sanity. I'm not kidding. It was fantastic. That's my tip number 2. And you hear people say, oh no, you shouldn't be talking to people back home too much because that can just make you feel worse. I disagree. I think if you can chat to your mum every day if you need to, and you're away from home because you're at university or whatever, or you just away from friends, just like link into Facebook and chat to your friends. You know, you can pick up the phone, why not? Why wouldn't you? It's absolutely the best thing ever because it keeps you connected to people you're far away from. It's brilliant. So tip number 2 is use social media. Phone home as often as you like, as often as you need to, and talk things over with people that love and care for you. If you're feeling a bit rotten, talk to people. Tip number 3, write a journal. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be really therapeutic, and you can do this in private at the end of the day. You can use it in a book, you can do it on a piece of paper, you can do whatever. Get those negative thoughts and feelings down on paper, and at the end of the day, remember to flip it over and think about the positives. So try to think of 3 positives, 3 things you're grateful for every single day to counteract some of that negativity that you might feel compelled to write down. So it can be anything, just the fact that it's a beautiful blue sky, just the fact that you met somebody new and had a chat with somebody new, just the fact that you got a good result on your paper, whatever it could be. But don't forget the positives. Get your feelings and your thoughts down on paper if you're feeling rotten, feeling like crap, but don't forget the gratitude. That's really important, especially before you go to bed. It can really put you in a much, much better mindset. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, go and find people who speak your own language. I know it's good to integrate, and that's really important, to integrate and try to learn the new language of the country where you've decided to go studying in, or decided to travel to, or decided to settle to. But finding your own friends and finding your own language and your own culture just makes you feel that bit more connected. And I think that's really important. I totally get it now as an immigrant. You know, I used to question why people group together, you know, from different cultures and different backgrounds. And it's just like, it's the familiar. It's just totally normal, and it's good for the soul. So that's tip number 4. Find your own language. Tip number 5. This is the last one. Think about your spirituality, your religion, your cultural background, and find in your local vicinity whatever it is that might help you feel connected. So it could be church, synagogue, a mosque, whatever. It could be something that you would feel connected with through sport, through music. You could be a really keen cyclist. There could be a running group, a walking group. There could be an art class that you could get involved in. There could be a choir. So many things. Whatever it is that makes you feel culturally connected, or sports, or arts, or creatively connected, then you're going to have some common ground with people. Whether you speak their language or not, you're going to have a love of music, you're going to have a love of art, a love of sport, you're going to have a religious connection, a spiritual connection. Use those things. Think about your local area, because I guarantee there will be something in your town where you settled where you could start maybe reaching out and joining groups or joining activities and helping you to feel connected where you are right now. It's really important. So that's my tip number 5. So I hope you've enjoyed those. I hope some of those connect and resonate with you. I totally get how hard it is. I really do. It's really difficult, especially if you're a long way from home and you couldn't afford a flight to go and visit anybody. Then you've got to try to make the best of where you are right now. So don't forget your gratitude journal. Don't forget trying to connect with people in your own language. Try to connect with the local area. Think about using Facebook and WhatsApp and all the rest of it. And just know that it's absolutely normal. And if you can get out as a tourist, it doesn't have to cost a lot. You could take, I don't know, just take some entry money for a museum or something, or catch a bus and just go and see things. It doesn't have to cost you any money. So there you go. So good luck. Don't despair. Talk to someone. Talk to your family through WhatsApp or Facebook. Use that phone and, stay connected. And don't get so down. And, if you're feeling that way, then talk to someone at school or university or whatever, but get those feelings out. Don't worry and don't ruminate, because these feelings, I promise you, will pass. These horrible feelings, even in your stomach, they're just going to get less and less and less. Good luck. You're going to do fine.